All right, guys, so stiff leg deadlifts. Here I am at Chief Fitness Pueblo, gonna explain this movement. What a great movement. From glute development to hamstring development. This is if you have a separate hamstring day or you have that leg day, I would definitely recommend adding these in. One thing to keep in mind though, if you're big on deadlifts, okay, or you're big on rack deadlifts, you wanna make sure you don't tax your back too much. Okay, so if you're doing, say you're doing these once a week, you're deadlifting once a week, and then you're doing hyper extensions for your lower back once a week, if you're doing those on separate days, it's gonna be too much, a little bit overkill. So make sure you look at your training split and you don't overtrain. For me, after all these years of training, I prefer to do the belt squat, and what I do is I do my RDLs on a belt squat machine. That's just me personally. That doesn't mean this is a bad movement. This is a very, very good movement, but I can't handle doing deadlifts and the hyperextensions and this more than once a week. It's just too much for my body and my central nervous system. I can't recover. So stiff leg deadlifts is a movement where you want to drive your hips backward and travel down to almost a fully stretched position to where your hamstrings are stretched out, and you're gonna work that whole, the hamstrings, glutes, posterior chain. It's the best. So on a rack deadlift, you're gonna come up and stop short at the knees. So this would be like a rack deadlift right here, where I'm gonna stop and come up. Stiff legs are different. So from the start of the movement, I'm gonna start driving my hips back even more. Get that stretch in the hamstrings while the bar is just kind of traveling forward. Get that stretch in the glutes. I'm gonna continue to stretch down past my knees to the middle of my shins while still arching my back, and then come back up. Now, as you're going down, you don't wanna get to here and then round that back. That's very dangerous. Don't do that, no matter what, okay? Not only will you get a lower back pump, but you can have some serious injuries occur. So on this, travel down, go past the knees, keep that back arch, drive your hips back, drive your hips back, drive your hips back, get that full stretch, drive up. That's one. Here we go. All the way down, get that full stretch. You can feel it in the glutes, you can feel it in the hamstrings. Two. And just real smooth like that, guys. Real smooth. Up and three. So definitely give this a shot. Amazing movement. You want that glute development, that hamstring development, definitely recommend this. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow us at Chief Fitness Pueblo.